China is undergoing a dramatic transformation of its naval forces, aiming to deploy 6 aircraft carriers by the early 2030s. This plan includes both conventionally powered vessels and new nuclear-powered carriers, one of which is already under construction. China's journey into the world of aircraft carriers began not with modern designs, but with a piece of Cold War history. The first carrier of the People's Liberation Army Navy, known as the CV-16 Liaoning, started its life as an incomplete Soviet Kuznetsov-class warship. Following the collapse of the Soviet Union, this unfinished vessel was sold by Ukraine to China in the late 1990s. Initially speculated to be a floating casino, the ship was eventually refurbished and fitted out as a full-fledged carrier. This marked a historic shift, as China joined a small group of nations capable of operating aircraft carriers. But Beijing wasn't content with a one-off. The plan soon added a second carrier, the CV-17 Shandong, which was domestically built and signaled a new level of self-reliance. Currently, China is constructing its largest and most ambitious aircraft carrier yet, which will also be the first in the fleet to be nuclear-powered. This vessel remains unnamed in the public domain and is still in the early stages of construction, but it is expected to significantly surpass its predecessors in terms of size and capability. It could support over 100 aircraft, including fixed-wing and rotary-wing assets, making it a major step toward true blue-water operations. The target of 6 aircraft carriers by the early 2030s is not arbitrary. It reflects a carefully calculated strategy by the Chinese Navy to ensure continuous maritime presence and operational flexibility. According to Wang Yunfei, a retired PLA Navy officer and naval expert quoted in the Chinese state-run Global Times, the plan requires this number of carriers to maintain a steady rotation, some on active patrol, others in training, and the rest undergoing maintenance or refit. This rotational model is designed to emulate the operational readiness maintained by the U.S. Navy, which currently fields 11 nuclear-powered carriers globally. Importantly, the figure of 6 does not necessarily imply 6 carriers will be deployed simultaneously. Rather, it ensures that the plan can always have at least 2 or more active carriers available for duty while the others cycle through port duties. There's ongoing speculation over whether China's first 2 carriers, Liaoning and Shandong, will remain part of the operational fleet or transition into training platforms. If they become training-focused, future carriers will have to bear the main operational load. The plan's evolving carrier program is not just about ships, it's also about air power. The effectiveness of an aircraft carrier depends heavily on the capability of its air wing, and China is moving aggressively to modernize its naval aviation assets. The initial aircraft deployed aboard China's carriers was the Shenyang J-15, a reverse-engineered variant of Russia's Su-33. While capable, the J-15 has faced significant limitations. It is heavy, large, and was never designed for catapult launches, requiring extensive modification for carrier use. To address these issues, China has turned to a next-generation fighter, the J-35B, which appears purpose-built for carrier operations. While still under development, this aircraft is already making headlines. With a design that closely resembles the American F-35, the J-35B incorporates stealth shaping, twin engines, and folding wings for storage on carriers. The J-35B is expected to be lighter and more agile than the J-15, with a maximum takeoff weight estimated at around 25 tons, assuming full weapons and fuel load. Its stealth features and advanced avionics will likely give it a significant edge in maritime air superiority roles and strike missions. China's ambitious plan to deploy 6 aircraft carriers by the early 2030s marks a significant shift in global naval power. Through technological innovations like electromagnetic catapults and the development of advanced aircraft such as the J-35, China is rapidly enhancing its maritime capabilities. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.